A personal trainer has been sentenced to 14 months behind bars for causing a crash that injured 7 police officers during a pursuit. This man, 20 years of age, who was on a first day at the time and has never held a full driving licence, admitted dangerous driving following the crash on the A1 in Newcastle on the 9th of April 2025. With the woman in the passenger seat of the dark grey BMW, he evaded police, who had tried to pull him over for a defective light on the car in the Swalwell area of Gateshead. Reaching speeds of over 100 miles per hour, he drove on the A1, where the major collision happened at junction 75 near Denton roundabout. 5 police vehicles were badly damaged and some officers had to be cut from the car. 7 were taken to hospital, and prosecutor Jolyon Perks said it was truly remarkable they did not suffer more serious injuries. He added a number of these officers were trapped in vehicles. There were liquids involved, thankfully not petrol. A number of officers were rendered unconscious. It was clearly a very traumatic incident. 1 officer suffered soft tissue damage to her knee and nerve damage to her back, requiring her to remain in hospital for 3 days. Another needed stitches for a cut to his forehead, the court heard. 4 officers remain off work as a result of the collision. The road was closed for most of the day, causing traffic chaos across Tyneside. The suspect also admitted 2 counts of failing to stop driving without a licence and insurance. After he was released on bail following the A1 incident, he continued to drive from Stanley, County Durham to Newcastle City Centre Gym, where he worked, and police spotted him filling up his car on the garage forecourt. He also faced further offences of driving without insurance or a licence on April the 16th, 7 days after the crash. Penny Hall defendant said he panicked after his passenger told him she had drugs on her. She said the defendant of Sylvia Terrace, Stanley, County Durham, travelled to the UK from Iran with his uncle but lost him during the journey and had never seen him again. After time in immigration centres and foster placements, he was granted leave to remain and refugee status, the court heard. Miss Hall told the court, quite frankly, he is terrified at the prospect of going to prison. Sentencing him at Newcastle Crown Court, Judge Tim Gittins said it is nothing short of a miracle that no one was more seriously injured or that there was not multiple fatalities. It led to regional traffic chaos, misery for many travellers, not to mention the substantial loss of work and study hours for those who were caught up in the aftermath of what you caused. The judge said this man will serve his sentence in a Young Offenders Institute. The judge also said he would be expected to serve 40% of his sentence. He has been banned from driving for 3 years and 7 months, which will begin when he is released. He must also sit an extended test to drive lawfully in the future. Following the sentencing, Northumbria Police Superintendent Billy Mulligan said, "It is sheer luck that he did not kill anyone that day with his reckless actions. What should have been a simple stop turned into him driving incredibly dangerously in a bid to get away from officers. He showed absolutely zero regard for the safety of anyone else that morning and his decision-making behind the wheel put lives at risk." He added, "I would like to recognise the bravery of the officers involved in the pursuit and subsequent collision on the A1. While 3 officers have been able to return to duty, 4 of the officers remain off work, and I wish them all the best in their recovery. They were simply doing their job protecting the public from the actions of someone who was not even qualified or insured to drive. We have zero tolerance approach of this type of behaviour, and we are committed to bringing offenders to justice and ensuring our roads are as safe as possible, he added. Please like this video, please comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.